It is raining trouble. I just don't mean this water falling from the dark sky that was created by the enemy. We have enemies all over the place. We have people fleeing from the White City. And we have a steward sister that insists on throwing me in prison if I don't divulge very secret military information. What am I going to do? Let's have Ambor. It is good to see you again, Pineleaf. I trust you followed the boy on his errand? I had a suspicion you would, my friend, for you are a hobbit of honor. Yet, if what you say is true, Aragorn was wise to send me here. The lady has no such power, I assure you. You need not fear imprisonment. You see, I bear a missive on behalf of Aragorn meant for the lady's eyes only. The war shall not wait upon her stubbornness, so let us quell her curiosity and continue to the east. All right. Aragorn has told me much of Lady Tyrannus, though she was much younger when last they knew each other. Even then, she had a keen wit about her, and when that failed, a decisively sharp tongue. You say she noticed the ships as they sailed, as he expected, and he will see that she learns of the fate of Pelegir before her curiosity drives these people into a misplaced fervor. The true challenge for her, I suspect, will be keeping such knowledge to herself. As it is with you and I, she too shall be bound by the oath of Aragorn, an oath to a king. We shall go to her in her hall and speak with us when you are ready. Let me know when you... Let us be done with this errand, Pineleaf, for 4,000 men shall not wait upon the meddling of nosy folk, even if they are kin to the steward. All right then, let us go. Sworn to secrecy. Let us ease the lady's curiosity, shall we?
Sent by Aragorn himself, Lord Angbor the Fearless has come to Tumladen, bearing news of the victory at Pelegir for Lady Tyrannus, as well as tidings that might assuage her fears of her brother's fate.
Very well.
Gondor needs your aid.
There she stands, Pineleaf. Come, let us be done with this errand. Only for my king do I do this. We'll see what her reaction to this is. I have come bearing a missive for you, lady. It should put an ease to your curiosity about the foolish threats against Pineleaf. There is no need for all this posturing, Angbor. If you tell me what I wish to know, I shall not stand in your way. Come, both of you. Join me by the fire. She walks on the table. Oh, boy. And some wonder why I chose the life of a warrior, not a diplomat. It is interesting that you have gone so far to your way to visit Tumladen. Indeed it is, but I would not ignore the command of my captain and my king. You see, the man you once knew as Thorongil has returned to Gondor, and in his wake there is a force unlike any other seen. Thorongil? It cannot be! He was a man of my youth. He would not have grown old after all these years. His age is absent in his face, but it is he, Aragorn, as he is now known. I knew it! I knew victory had been won! You must tell me about it! Aragorn has bid me to tell you of this, that you would ease your mind and give you hope to the fate of the White City. But you must swear an oath to never speak of these truths, just as Pineleaf and I have. If Thorngil has bidden it, I shall obey. I swear upon the lives of my sons and my brother that I shall never speak of this again. I shall hold you to your word, my lady, for the fate of Gondor rests in it. Very well. I was fighting in Lynn here against the Corsairs and Southrons when a wave of dread passed over the battle. I stood firm, unwilling to abandon the city to the enemy, but the others, they fled. All of them, my men, the Southrons and the Corsairs. And then I saw it, the banner of the king and a vast terrifying force that followed him. They were men, yes, but the forms of the dead walking amongst them, and fought alongside their captain. When they lifted his helmet, I knew his face at once. Thorngil had returned, and I swore myself to his service at once. Onward we fought to the east until we reached Pelargir. The Corsairs held it entirely, and would not have... The dead swept across the entire Corsair force and drove them into the great river. For that deed he freed the dead from the curse that sails upon the river to the White City on the Corsairs' empty ships. The enemy knows not of the plan, and they must not learn it until it is too late. This is beyond belief, and yet I hear truth in your words. I shall not endanger my brother or Thorngil. I swear it. I trust that you will not, Tyrannus. I cannot delay any longer, my lady. I must return to my men before any more time is lost. Angbor, thank you. Do not thank me yet. Remain at this time, Pineleaf. The lady shall have need of you. Of this I am certain. What else is new?
I beg your pardon.
I know we have had disagreements, but you will honor Angbor's charge, won't you? I hope I did not make you wish to leave so soon. I fear for the people of Lebanon, and your aid could prove invaluable. You will remain in Tumladen for a time, will you not? Oh, well, I thought I would have been done with it, but... all right. Let us speak with her ladyship again. Why did I go out there? Hello, my lady. What do you need?
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry for the manner of our meeting, Pineleaf. Surely you realize the threats were empty and born only out of desperation. I welcome any aid that you can lend to my people. All right. Oh, no wonder. Let's see something here. No. I wonder how this looks. Yeah. Okay, what do you need to know?
What is the meaning of this?
You know well of my interest in the war, Pineleaf. However, I am particularly curious of the affairs of my brother, Denethor, and my sons in Minas Tirith. My sons have sent me many letters here in Tumladen, but as soon as all of these folk arrived, the letters stopped. I do not know if some terrible fate befell one of Minas Tirith's couriers upon the field, or if the war reached the city so soon. My sister, nay, the men Lothsark saw a courier crossing the Erie, but he has not arrived since. Search the roads east of Tumladen, and tell me if the courier still rides for Tumladen. Alright.
Why do you interrupt me?
If it is true that none of our foes have yet made an assault against Tumladen, but I believe it is only a matter of time. In the past days, I have seen the guards speaking to the people and abandoning their posts for hours at a time. And for what? To speculate on the fate of Minas Tirith and the truth of the Battle of Peligir. Such matters are not for their concern. If only they knew the truth, they would know the importance it is that it remains secret. I have a mind to scold them for their foolishness, but instead, I leave that matter to you. Wonderful. You want to be scolded by a little hobbit? That's going to be really
I
luscious.
beg your pardon.
I have heard reports of Haradrim scouting their way up the hill towards the beacon Minlos, and I worry about the folk of Arnok. It is home of many warriors, but as with our own, so many have gone to my brother's aid in Minas Tirith. The Haradrim have not made a move against Tumladen, but perhaps that is not their purpose in Upper Lebanon. Whatever the truth of the situation, they hasten to the east, across the Ere, and if they succeed in their assault through Almach, I ask this of you, rout the Haradrim and assure the safety of the people of Arnok. Very well, so defeat the Haradrim scouts near Minlos. Alright. Let us see about this. Let us begin by scolding the guards, since that is our immediate concern and the closest concern. And they are within the city. And it wouldn't do very well if I go leave the city, took care of some things, and boom, they come and take over everything because the guards aren't paying attention. Here looks like a guard that's... Are you on duty? Shouldn't you be back at your post? What's the harm of a bit of speculation? What's the harm of a bit of speculation? Do it off duty! Alright. Here's a bit of speculation. Alright, here's another guard. Hello there. Could you please say, were it not for the Battle of Peligir, what kept such heroics a secret? Oh, were you not? Yeah. Well... You would think that guard would have some military sense about them. I think out in Peligir they had sink ships. I think I'm beginning to understand what that meant. Alright, and let's see what we have here. Hello there, shouldn't you be back on duty? Shouldn't you be? Well? Oh, I hear that Steward sent his son back to Osgiliath. Would not such a charge be folly? Well, there is that, but that's an entirely different matter. Okay, well, now that's taken care of. Let us... Oh. We need to look for a missing courier. Let's see, now where are we? We're up here. Yeah, let us go west. Let's see, we want to go east. Take care of a courier and some Haradrim. Good thing I got Jeff back. Let's go. Find out what's going on. See if we don't want to. Oh, ah! Sorry about that. Oh, we don't want to run over the guards. South. Oh. Alright. Jab is a little frisky after that. Alright. We'll take care of that. Give her a nice full ride as soon as we get out. And as soon as I know where we're going, make sure I got this right. We want to head to the east and take care of some Haradrim and a messenger. Find out what's going on. Would this be a good place to look for a courier? Well, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all. Not good at all. Not good. Alright, let's see what this is. A letter. Well, there's a letter. Here's another letter. And another one. And a dead horse. Not good at all. Alright. Let's find those. Let's go and find those scouts. And take care of them. Up this way. Surely there have to be some here somewhere. Maybe they've all fled. No, because then the messenger wouldn't have been killed. Wait. There's one right there. Yep. We don't want him poking around. We don't want him giving information. We want him to stay out of the city. Stay out of the stronghold. Stay out of Gondor. Oh, how about just stay out of everywhere? That's it. That's it. Just stay out of everywhere. Everyone will be alive. Maybe not Sauron, but who cares if Sauron is happy? He's never happy. If Sauron was ever happy, I mean, really happy, as opposed to taking joy in making people's lives miserable, it won't be in this fast good way. Getting quite. Oh, we've got a bow. You didn't tell me you had a bow. Maybe I should have looked at that thing in your hands, right? Well, if you didn't send all this darkness, I'd be able to see, would I? Right. Good. That's another one. And we've got quite a number of these here. Alright. Well, I think I'll need to go back to her ladyship and tell her what happened. But that'll be in the next episode of Pineleaf in Gondor.